It's Ash from SuperVideos, back for another reaction to an episode of The Walking Dead Dead City. This is my reaction to the Season 1 finale, Season 1 Episode 6, which is called Doma, which I believe translates to Welcome Home, or something like that. This season has been okay for the most part, but also it's been very predictable. So I hope that this episode will give us some more twists and turns that we don't expect, and I hope that it sets up the second season fairly well, because obviously we do know that they greenlit Season 2. They announced that during San Diego Comic-Con. So obviously this is not the end of the story. The story continues, but it's just a matter of how they're going to set up a second season. And I think the way they're going to set it up is the second season is going to be a rivalry between Negan and Maggie. I mean, I thought that's what this season is going to be, but they went a different direction. A direction that was more or less kind of not really new, because we kind of saw this exact type of thing in the last bit of The Walking Dead's original show ever since Maggie came back. So it hasn't really been a breath of fresh air when it comes to story and character dynamics. But I hope that this episode sets things up for the second season in a way that's more unique and not predictable like it's been so far. But with that said, I'm definitely intrigued to see what they're going to do and how they're going to end the season. I don't want to say anything else. Let's just get into this reaction. But before we do, as always, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that, let's get right into this reaction. Picking up exactly where the last episode ended, with Ginny warning Negan, so that's cool.
Maggie!
There she is. How is she gonna deliver this message to Negan though? She has to start talking.
What are you doing here? How the hell did you get here?
Exactly.
Ginny! Ginny!
You know about
This is awkward.
No. She just turned up at the arena. Right before the walkers came in.
You can't be here.
I think she just wanted to be with you.
The flare.
We gotta go.
You can't be here. You hear me? I can't protect you and help Maggie. There was a plan. Her and I, we come here, we get Herschel. You stay with her people where you're safe. That was the whole goddamn point. That you stay safe, and you know that, Jenny.
I can take her back.
I was just thinking that. I have a solution.
Finish what you started. I can take her where she needs to go.
The Marshal is no longer trying to capture or kill Negan, which is a plus.
I'm gonna go with him. He can keep you safe. He is good people. You can't stay with me how you do not want to stay with me.
No, you absolutely don't.
I am not who you think I am.
Oh, she starts talking.
No. All these months and now you want to chat?
Exactly. I was just thinking that, like, now you lay this on me?
To Dad.
I kind of predicted that.
I'm not wanted for robbing a wagon train. I killed 5 men. And your dad, he was one of them. That's why I tracked you down to the farm. Why I let you tag along, because I knew you had no one. You're just a debt that I had to pay.
But he's just saying that. I know it's the truth probably, but he cares about her more than he lets out.
I got you. Come on. Let's go.
He might have lied. Who knows? But I was thinking about that. Like, what if Negan killed someone that Ginny cared about, and that's why he's trying to get her to safety? So it was in the back of my head, so it's not quite a shock, but we don't know if that's the truth at this point. Is she gonna ask?
You should sleep. I can keep watch.
It's alright. I'm good. Besides, he shows up, two sets of eyes are better than one.
What you did back there, that couldn't have been easy.
Probably wasn't. But coming from Maggie, that's
Sure
big.
He was surprisingly glad to see my ass. Water under the bridge, he said. It's not like our reunion went off without a hitch, but with all our history, that brotherly bullshit, I have a feeling he and I may be able to work something out.
Could be a
It
win-win.
wasn't the Statue of Liberty. It was Macy's.
They're bonding.
When I was little, after my mom got sick, I'd crawl into bed with her and she'd tell me stories about Santa, the real Santa. Sometimes he'd come down from the North Pole to the Macy's store in Manhattan and visit all the kids. And I used to daydream that one day I'd go to New York, walk into that Macy's, become best friends with the real Santa. He'd take all my toys that I'd lost or that had been broken, and he'd find a way to replace them.
The Statue of Liberty one is more doable than the Maggie one. So let's just get that done in this episode. There's the Croat. Mission starts. Oh, that's a crazy shot of Manhattan. That's actually cool. That is awesome. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It reminds me of the museum scene in The Last of Us. If you've watched that, you probably know what I'm talking about. Look at that. That is freaking amazing.
Where there's smoke, huh? Guess you were right all along.
Yes, she was. Abso-freaking-lutely. Maggie's always right. She just takes things too far sometimes.
Hey, you were inside the sewers with Jenny. What do you think she was trying to tell me?
Oh,
I don't know, maybe
I
she
completely
wanted to
forgot
have
about
her
that.
come in. Just wanted to explain herself.
Negan has a hunch something's not right. I think he figured it out. We know none of them is gonna die here, so let's just get this fight over with.
God damn it, Maggie.
That's a cool spot to fight. Tekken style. Or Mortal Kombat. That's a rough fight. Oh! Oh, damn! She actually stabbed him! Oh, that's gotta hurt. Negan's like, I'm done with your bullshit. That was a crazy jump. Just stop it, Maggie. This is what I was saying about she takes things too far.
Drop it.
Yeah, exactly. Drop it. Not just drop the knife, but drop the act. He could have
Here's what I'm
easily
thinking.
killed your ass.
The Croat never took your grain, just your kid.
Yeah,
For collateral, sure, but he wasn't ever coming back with no harvest. He wanted me.
exactly. He caught on.
Who the hell knows? But whatever that crazy son of a bitch wants with me, I sure as shit ain't gonna like it. You and I both know that much. The shit thing is, Maggie, we could have done it. We could have saved Herschel. Because you and I together, we make one hell of a badass team.
Yes, you
You
do.
know that, don't you? Maybe some part of you always wanted it to end this way. The fact is, Maggie, It doesn't matter what excuses I give you or how many apologies I offer.
Didn't he get stabbed? I'm just
You
saying.
can't get over it. And you shouldn't.
Oh shit. Maggie, you're being a little bit of an asshole here. I don't know why, but I'm Team Negan right now. Because Maggie played Negan like a fiddle.
Welcome home.
Are they not gonna ask who the hell this is?
First looked for you at the sanctuary. It was a husk, abandoned long ago, which was depressing. And after searching up and down the mainland for God knows how many months, I learned of your status. 4 men and a magistrate. You. And then I found Jerome. He was not much interested in reminiscing, but he was alone and weak, and I convinced him to talk, and he told me a story that excited my curiosity.
Which is?
The story of the widow. Right away, I saw that you could help. Strong, smart, vulnerabilities to be exploited.
Maggie realizes she made the wrong decision.
Yes, but you had your own incentives. Still, I never expected you to pull it off, but you did. You found him. You brought him home.
Welcome home, the title makes sense.
Thomas, why? You know, for a moment when I saw you on the catwalk, all alone, I thought to myself, lucky me, I get to have Negan and the child.
Yep, Maggie just realized she messed up.
It's okay. Easy now.
But, depends, right? Maggie realizes that the Croat is unpredictable as shit. If you want to switch sides again, Maggie, this is the time to do it.
Look after Jenny, will you? That's all I ask.
Damn, that's gotta hurt for Maggie to hear. There's Herschel.
How do we do this?
Well, we both want the same thing, no?
Negan accepted his fate here.
It's good to see you, kid.
Maggie, I'm just saying, you could have done this different way that doesn't end up with Negan on the other side. You could have worked with Negan. You blew it. And you don't have any guarantees that they're gonna let you out of the island. So, this was a massive L for Maggie, even though she got Herschel back. The same people we saw in the premiere, he's second guessing his decisions and who he is.
I tracked him down. Got him up against a wall. Had a gun on him. He made a move to get away and
He's lying.
I shot him.
Of course he would.
Got him. Got the son of a bitch.
Let him finish. I want to hear the rest.
Not much more to tell. Got back to my boat. Car was where I left it. Enough ethanol to get me home in one straight shot.
Shame you had to shoot him, though.
As a marshal, I'm licensed to administer
No,
justice.
I know all about that. Just saying it would have been nice to put him on display. Make a statement.
She sounds like a psychopath.
Marjorie, B, and Desi?
Oh.
But don't worry, we looked out for him while you were gone. I should pay him a visit. Let him know all about their daddy's heroics. How hard he works to protect our body politic.
She's borderline threatening him.
You know what went into making that cigar? You see, the thing is, gotta cure the leaves at a temperature of 100 degrees.
It seems like she realized that the marshal lied, so she's gonna kill him. It feels like that's where this is heading. Could be wrong.
But ethanol comes from corn, which takes up thousands of acres.
She has like a godfather charisma to her.
So what I'd like you to do, Marshall, I'd like you to tell me your story again.
Only
And this
don't
time,
lie.
I want you to tell me all about the methane.
Oh! She doesn't give a shit about Negan anymore.
What's this? Is it for me?
It was a gift.
From Negan.
Got me a souvenir of being kidnapped. Thanks.
It's like the one you used to wear.
Don't take credit, Maggie.
There are not words I can use to express how glad I am.
Glad?
Of course.
Seemed like you cared more about, I don't know, revenge or whatever.
What are you talking about?
Yep, that's what it felt like.
With Negan? With what he did? Getting him back, you've always been...
Herschel, I came for you.
And I'm right here. But you don't see me. It's like my whole life you've been looking over my shoulder, watching for him, waiting for him.
That is not true.
You never
Damn.
see me.
I got chills.
Whatever.
That was so real. Like, yeah, that was exactly how I saw it as well. Oh. Maggie looking at the Statue of Liberty. Negan would have loved to see this sight. Maybe season 2 is about Maggie getting Negan out. That could be a thing. Depends on how they set it up. So far, it seems like this is the end. Like, there is no setup for anything else.
Do you remember?
When it comes to Negan and Maggie together, being a part of the story.
You breezed right up to their leader like an actor commanding the stage like a rock star. But what is a rock star without his microphone?
Oh.
Out came
Did you just compare Lucille to microphones? Damn.
You turned, and you offered
Never
it.
thought of it like that, but it makes sense.
I didn't understand. I only just arrived at the sanctuary. I was nothing. I was broken. But you saw something in me. Not what I was, but what I could become. And you let me.
Negan truly built a monster.
Of course.
Let's be real here.
I had no idea what I was doing. My first swing, I completely missed. The second time, I overcompensated. I pounded him with far too much force. I was lucky he was still breathing. But you didn't get upset with me. No, you took your time. You had the patience to show me how to do it right. And then once his face was just a puddle on the ground, then I looked around and I saw what you told me I'd see. Complete and total submission. We were untouchable. No one could ever take anything from
That story is making me hate Negan all over again.
you. Remember that?
I do.
It was beautiful. Huh?
It was.
You know what this is? Negan is in submission right now. That's what this is. I'm waiting for the crowd to be like, this road trip is about the way you looked at me.
And I disobeyed you. And I became the threat that needed to be handled. I promise you, that will never happen again.
So Negan is gonna be a leader again? Is that the angle they're going with it?
I've been
Thinking?
thinking about what you said.
Exactly.
Yeah, for a long time, for most of my life, I felt like the world kept taking and kept taking. And I think at some point, I thought that if I could just fight hard enough, I'd be able to get it back. A little piece of it, at least. But it doesn't work that way. Because you just end up losing what you got.
Exactly.
And I don't want to keep doing that anymore. I don't know how, but this thing with Negan,
It's finally over.
I'm gonna finish it.
How?
I can just let it go.
How? Are you gonna just kill him? Or save him and just let it go? Which one? We could be back to square one.
Once we have full control of the island, Doma says a clash of civilizations is inevitable.
Oh, so they want Negan to lead so they can take back the
All
island?
the good,
Or control the island?
all the people you had saved and protected.
He's gonna meet that girl, right? The one that seems to be in charge?
I can't wait for you to meet her. Like mommy and daddy coming together. You know?
I wonder if Negan knows her. Seems like an alpha beta Negan situation all over again.
I take great pleasure in introducing you to
Thank you.
Okay, it's not an alpha beta Negan situation. It's just an alpha beta situation. With this girl being alpha and Negan being beta.
Let's begin. Let's get to it.
I think our guest and I should take some time to get acquainted. But I appreciate the introduction.
She's spitting him out. And I like it. He was way too cocky and confident. I wonder what this is gonna be like. Is she gonna ask Negan to lead for her? Or how is it gonna go?
God. He's like a sponge. Sit.
I'm good. I have a funky cramp in my leg, bugging the shit out of me.
I hear brandy is good for cramps.
Really?
It's good for everything.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm more of a gin man.
It's a delight to finally meet you. To find out that you are not, in fact, the product of...
Didn't Simon say that?
psychosis.
I'm a gin man. That was a good callback, if it was.
Performance at the bank. The taunting, the joking, that extra but absolutely necessary pinch of gruesomeness. Shock and all that. Bravo.
I told you. I'm a gin man.
He's giving her no way in, which I like.
Don't tell me you're spooked by the cops.
Oh, it's not the cops I'm worried about. It's the forces behind them. Wherever a natural resource abounds, they'll come.
She's right, though.
Like a sneaking.
We saw that
pack
earlier.
of hyenas. The island needs leadership now more than ever. Someone with confidence, fearlessness, charisma. That special, shall we say, political talent. For what is politics, if not performance?
Yeah, they're definitely setting up season 2 to be Negan's in charge. The marshals are coming after the island. And Maggie's gonna come back and save Negan. That's what it seems like. The second season's gonna be.
Why would I help you?
there are others. Settlements as far north as Harlem. If we can unite them under one rule, we'll be indomitable. And all of it, that can all be yours. Again. The keys to the kingdom.
Damn.
But how can I be sure? Maybe you're not the man you used to be. Maybe you never were.
Maybe.
Damn. Now Negan is giving me a Godfather vibe right here. I kind of want to see Negan lead again, but I kind of don't. What is that?
What the hell is this?
My former guest and I had a lot of talks. He told me this story of a man who murdered his father, not just in front of his mother, but him, the unborn baby in her belly.
I'm getting chills.
In the rest of this story, what he himself couldn't. That his father's killer might feel remorseful, responsible for the boy whose family he destroyed. Now, of course, he only told me this once he felt safe with me.
Whoa!
And here you are, come all this way to save him. As you know,
I
eventually
sense
let him go.
a mindfuck of a twist coming.
But I kept a little piece of him. And I can always go back for more. We have a lot to discuss. A lot to plan for.
Basically, what I get out of this is she's saying that Maggie and Herschel are leverage for me. So if you don't do what I want you to do, I'm gonna hurt them. That's a crazy shot. That's a crazy shot. That was good. Alright, that was my reaction to the season 1 finale of Dead City. Incredible episode. The last half of the episode was probably some of the best intense walking that I've watched in a while. I absolutely loved the twist. And like I said, the second season, it's probably going to be something along the lines of Negan is going to lead and basically protect the island against the marshals and the people that are coming after the resources, while Maggie's probably gonna at some point come back to save Negan. But obviously, with what the female leader said, Negan can't really say no anymore because they have Maggie and Herschel as leverage, pretty much. So I'm definitely intrigued to see what's going to happen next season and where the story is going to go. But this was an incredible episode. Not a great season, an okay season, but this episode was probably the best episode for the season. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through. I'm definitely intrigued to know your thoughts and opinions about this episode and this season. So share that in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.